Following the CBS update, Young Sheldon Season 7 is now a major concern. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Young Sheldon Season 7 may suffer as a result of CBS's announcement of an update to their 2023 fall TV schedule. Season 6 has seen significant changes for the Coopers, with each clan member undergoing adjustments at the same time. The show concludes with Sheldon and his family on the verge of starting new lives. At last, Georgie and Mandy get engaged, and Missy comes to terms with her poor behavior toward her parents. While Mima accepts that her house was destroyed by a tornado, Sheldon and Mary are in Germany for the Boy Genius summer program. There is naturally a lot of anticipation for what will happen to Sheldon and the family next, as multiple storylines are about to take an interesting turn. In keeping with its customary autumn TV schedule, Young Sheldon Season 7 will premiere on Thursday at 8 p.m. This year will be the last since the previous multi-season renewal of The Big Bang Theory prequel in 2021. Given how well-liked the family sitcom has grown, many people are relieved that Young Sheldon Season 7 has long been assured. Nevertheless, viewers may need to prepare for some upcoming adjustments to the show. CBS first unveiled their autumn TV plan for 2023, sticking to its standard programming schedule. This implies that following the required summer vacation, Young Sheldon and other scripted projects are still anticipated to return. Even after the Writers Guild, the fact that the strike of 2023 had already begun suggested that the broadcaster was hopeful the problem will be fixed before the purported start of production for these shows. However, CBS just announced a move to make their programs strike-proof. They are thinking about putting certain Paramount Plus original shows on CBS broadcast TV instead of their normal shows, according to George Cheeks, President and CEO of CBS and Chief Content Officer, News and Sports of Paramount Plus. Given this recent development and the Young Sheldon cast's steadfast support of writers' efforts to receive just compensation, it's very probable that Season 7 will be delayed. Fans will have to wait until at least early 2024 for a mid-season premiere if it is ultimately postponed. It might even be much longer, depending on how long the WGA strike continues. Given where the family comedy left Sheldon and the other Coopers, this might be really annoying for a lot of fans of the Big Bang Theory prequel. The lengthy wait isn't even the worst aspect of this, though. Young Sheldon Season 7 may wind up being reduced due to its late start unless CBS makes an effort to make up for lost time. 7 months prior to the start of the WGA strike, executive producer Steve Holland had already accepted the possibility of a truncated Young Sheldon season. For comparison, the work stoppage also affected Season 1 of The Big Bang Theory, which resulted in fewer episodes. However, the situation for its spin-off is very different, as it might be considering ending its run with a shorter year. This has significant implications for its narrative in addition to being disappointing for fans. The authors will have to remove entire stories or expedite them if Young Sheldon indeed ends with Season 7. At this stage, the last thing the family comedy needs is a terrible conclusion, particularly considering how well it managed to go from a straightforward sitcom to a comprehensive family program. It's no secret that CBS will probably want to keep The Big Bang Theory on the air for as long as possible if it isn't for the show's established canon. However, the network is compelled to think about canceling the well-liked program as Sheldon gets closer to moving to Pasadena for his graduate studies at Caltech. Several storylines centered on the same period are anticipated to unfold on screen in Young Sheldon as Sheldon's transfer draws closer. Well, the prequel isn't particularly well known for its dedication to upholding the established canon of The Big Bang Theory. There are already calls for CBS to just decide that the shows are distinct from one another, because of the numerous storyline discrepancies it has produced over the years. There's a list of arcs and events that young Sheldon must address before it concludes because, until then, it is subject to the Big Bang Theory canon. George's cheating issue, which has been simmering for some time, but has yet to yield any results, is arguably the most significant. The accelerated narrative of young Sheldon Season 6 successfully omits Sheldon's account of discovering George having an affair. In spite of the timeline problem, given how much it affected the socially awkward genius, young Sheldon Season 7 should at least recognize the issue. The prequel must also at least hint at the Cooper patriarch's eventual death, which is linked to his adultery. In addition, young Sheldon Season 7 must feature Mandy and George's wedding. The romance between the two is perhaps the best unique plot point from the prequel, even though the Big Bang Theory has long hinted that they won't last. Since fans have a stake in it, CBS should provide for the development of their bond. Young Sheldon Season 7 might be the final one if CBS based it only on Sheldon's storyline. Nevertheless, there are methods to carry on with the show without the character, such as changing it to become the Coopers, a legitimate ensemble sitcom. Missy and Georgie will lead the cast of this reimagined series, which will concentrate on the remaining Medford residents. Given how well-liked the Big Bang Theory spin-off has grown, CBS might want to give this a shot. Young Sheldon Season 7 is predicted to be a crucial year for the Coopers, regardless of whether it will actually be the show's final season. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.